What is going on, Atlanta Falcons fan, man? Y'all know what it is. Your boy Antoine Smith. Stopping in right quick. Give y'all a quick Falcons news, man. A news that we've been waiting on for a while, man. Kyle Pitts finally signs his franchise tender, $15 million. And will they get a long-term deal done? That's yet to be seen. We saw and we talked about a lot of trade scenarios this offseason. So this kind of debunks that just a little bit. But at the same time, does it really? And I'm gonna give y'all something quick to think about before we get out of here, man. As I'm looking at this, man, he had a bounce back year last year, over 80 catches, uh, 800 yards, and he did his thing last year. I'm gonna give him that. Especially the game against Tampa, which we said could be a prime Kyle Pitts his entire career in the right situation. And it seemed funny because Kirk Cousins struggled with him the first year. Second year, he found out how to use him. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm looking at, and as I've been telling y'all, what I'm looking at this point on, and NFL.com's Kevin Petra, he spoke on this a couple of weeks ago about franchise tag because he actually broke them all down. And he actually had this to say about Kyle Pitts. He predicts Kyle Pitts will sign another extension to remain in Atlanta and to keep him among the highest paid tight ends in the league, like George Kittle and Trey McBride. And I looked at both of their contracts, identical. 4 years, $76 million. And that's very doable because if you think about this, $19 million a year. If you backload the contract, you save money on the front end, you continue to build this team. And I've already said he's going to get $20 million. That's right around that wheelhouse. Should he get paid more than those guys? Trey McBride, no. George Kittle, maybe because George Kittle has been injured a lot the last couple of years. But Trey McBride is supposed to back-to-back 100-yard seasons, over 1,100 plus yards both seasons. And I think he had like 13 total touchdowns the last 2 seasons. So Trey McBride has stepped his game up, and $20 million, $19 million is his cap number. So should they pay Kyle Pitts $20 million and give him a $5 million raise? That's a tough one. And this is why I said, man, when you talk about trades, this is why one of the reasons why I said they should think about trading. Because when you look at those two tight ends, one thing about those guys, they're very consistent. They're very good at blocking. And when you turn on the tape, they give you their go every single down. And George Kittle is one of those guys. He can motivate a team. Remember when we played the 49ers last year? George Kittle was coming off the injury list. All he did was came in and blocked the whole game. But it sparked something under the team. And that's what you need out of one of your leaders, one of your highest paid players. Does Kyle Pitts give you that? Yeah, sometimes he does. But this is one thing that I'm looking at when I'm thinking about this franchise tender. But Patrick also said that the Falcons could be waiting on, see what the Green Bay do with Tucker Kraft, who's eligible for a new deal. Now, he did tear his ACL last year. And will he be what they depend on when it comes to paying Kyle Pitts? Because I think Tucker Kraft is going to be in that $15 million range. If he gets 15, Kyle will go up to 17, 18. That's it. And that's fair. Because if you look at Tucker Kraft numbers, they're pretty similar. So, I mean, look, it's more than one way they can go about this. But at the same time, one thing that do works for Kyle Pitts, still only 25 years old. So, hey, think about it. 25 years old, going into, 5th season. I think you gotta think about it, man. But y'all know what to do, man. Drop them comments. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we do it on Sports Machine. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.